Right then, hello and welcome back to the channel. Now, if you are new around, you won't know that at the end of every season of career mode, I like to do an awards of the best players, of course, best performers, and then a squad report just to see how everyone grew. I don't like to cram it into a normal episode as that takes too long. And then if you don't like these sort of episodes, you don't really have to watch it. I do it for the people that do. I've got feedback in previous ones and people like this sort of thing. So I throw this together at the end as a full episode, really, just for the people who want it. And hopefully you do enjoy it. If you do go on to leave a like, subscribe of course if you're new, and let's get into some awards. Okay, so our first award then is most appearances, and this time it goes to Kern Castillo's. Not really a shock if you ask me, with 40 appearances. 12 clean sheets in that time is pretty good. Probably could have done a little bit better with his overall being at 86 by the end of the season. You'd understand it, but our best player overall wise, definitely always going to be our most appearances in the net. Next up then is our golden boot, which goes to Maximilian Philipp with 19, all of them coming in the Bundesliga. Can't believe he's managed to score so many goals there, unbelievable. He's also got quite a few assists, as you can see, which means he is our assist king. I've already redone it because I wanted to just make sure you knew that he got 16. Can't believe that's the next top, with Baku being next, by the way, with 8. We'll see that all that in a while, but Maximilian Philipp has had an absolutely stunning season. We're getting double figures in both goals and assists. Is madness for him. Next up then is our most improved player, and that actually goes to Nino Juric, who is a youth academy player that we promoted this season. He started at 56 and has gone up to 64, which is really, really good. Out on loan, it seems to have helped him, so we will see in pre-season. I'll bring him back and we'll bring everyone who's coming back and see how they do as wingers, but I'm thinking if he's done so well out on loan already, then maybe he'll do well again, so we shall see. And then next up then we go to our young player of the season, which goes to Bartosz Bielek. And you asked me, with those stats at 19 in the Bundesliga for a team challenging towards the top end of the Bundesliga, I've made a meal of that. But yes, he's done really well. 11 and 7 overall, I'm pretty happy with. 7.2 average rating is very good as well. He's quite a good player, and sometimes I honestly prefer him to Vegos, so young player of the season has definitely got to go to Bartosz Bielek. And the final award is player of the season, which can only go to the one and only Maximilian Philipp. We're getting top goals and top assists in the team and the season. You've got to give him player of the season, haven't you? He deserves it. He's a fantastic player. What you do is, when you use Maximilian Philipp, train him to be a centre forward, because he goes up 3 overall and he's still going above his potential, so it's unbelievable from him. Really excited to use him next season as well, which will be in the Champions League. But now we'll just go and do our squad report. So what we do here is I just run through every player in the squad nice and quickly, though. I keep it nice and quick just to see how they've done this year. We'll start with the goalkeepers and Kern Castillo's. I'll do this quite quickly. Very good in there, as you saw. 11 clean sheets in the Bundesliga. Our highest rated player, we know who he is. Kasten's gone up 5 out on loan to Braunschweig. I think he comes back in another year, so hopefully he can keep growing at 20. Klinger, when he comes back, will be sold, don't need him. Gallo is of course the youth player. He has just been promoted as he was unsettled. Hopefully he does well next year, probably out on loan. And Pervin down 4 this year as he's getting old and not playing games, don't need him. Roussillon, solid left back, really happy with him, really fast. Can't ask much more from him really. Bello, good at youngs, up 3 this year, hoping for a little bit more growth, maybe going to keep him. And then Paulo Otavio, don't really use, as I've got Bello and Roussillon, so we'll be selling him. Lacroix and Brooks, what more can I say about these two lads? They are brilliant at the back, unbelievably rock solid, these two. And it's unfortunate because Pongrakic just didn't get a look in, neither did Bruma, but realistically Pongrakic should get a look in, but just couldn't, with the absolute rock solid that Brooks and Lacroix were. So I'm proud to have them at the club. Willian out on loan at Schalke, played a couple of times, got a couple of goals as well, but he will be coming back probably to be sold, as I have Itter, who's fine as a third choice, because I've got Mulder, who's 74 rated. He'll be my backup right back, because Mbabu is my starting right back. He's still growing at 26. He's really good, really strong, solid, fast. Very, very happy to have him. Yannick Gerhardt is a good backup. I intend to keep him as a backup. Marks here, decent, young, probably maybe loan him out, I suppose. Lower Doyce is also another good backup, young as well, that I expect to promote more and push more into the first team, along with Sambi Lokonga, because very solid when they play together, so I'm looking forward to playing them together quite often. Arnold is good in the middle, Probably a little bit slow, but I think we can keep him for the experience that we've got. We've got Matazo coming back, who's gone up 6 while on loan at Freiburg, which is really good. Played 7 games in the Bundesliga. But Gulavogi, as much as he's a great player, is aging, and I am going to be buying a starting CDM in the next window. Jan Victor is a left winger. I started with him thinking he was going to be the one, but realistically he really wasn't when you take Josip Brekalo into account. Now, he's only got 5 goals and 5 assists, but it's because most of the games I played him in, I brought him off the bench for Victor, who just wasn't performing. So his numbers aren't as good as they could be. They will get better next year. Rex Bakaj, I'm not sure. Coming back from loan, most likely to be sold, not going to use him. Schläger didn't use as much as he's gone up to 80, and I'm not really sure how to use him. So let me know what you think I should do. And then Jankowski, who's been promoted, he's definitely going to get a loan. Youth player that's just going to get a loan. Mackwell promoted him if you were a Mackwell fan. Stefanek comes back to be sold. Minor is a good backup right winger. Got a couple of goals, good few assists as well, in place of Baku, who's got injured, unfortunately. He'll be coming back in a couple of months, but he already had 10 goals and 8 assists when he got injured halfway through the season. So he'll be pushing on, and I expect him to do really well. We have also got Jaden Braff, though, who is a good young player. I'm probably going to loan him out again, or I'll loan out Lanas Jr. I'm not sure which one, because they're both going to be good, both sort of around the same overall, along with Nino Juric, who will definitely get loaned out again, I would say, because at 18, these two lads are just that little bit older, so maybe I'll use them, but who knows? Who knows? Maximilian Philipp, what a season this man has had. You can't ask for much more from a player like him. Just in behind the striker, getting 19 goals and 16 assists. You can't ask for more. So good. Mehmedi would have been his backup, but just didn't get a look in because Philip was so good. Janssen, who's out on loan at Luton. Can you believe he's gone to Luton, my former club on YouTube? Can't believe it. Gone up 7 overall, so pretty good. Hopefully he keeps going. He's out there for another year and a half, so I hope he does well out there. Bielek, my young player this season, what a striker. He is in behind Weghorst, who has got 19 goals overall, but 3 of them came in pre-season, which is why I gave Philip the top goal scorer award, because all of his were in the Bundesliga. Links up some sort of well with 6 assists, but he could definitely be doing way better. And I think Bielek should really push on next year and take over Weghorst, because he's just too slow. But I'm going to keep him, and I'll probably end up selling Ginzek, who just didn't get a look in, along with Marmouche and Herman. Probably loan out one of them, sell the other. Not really sure who yet, but we'll see. But that's the squad. Obviously, you saw the league. I just want to see the top goal scorers and all that sort of stuff, so you can see how everyone matched up across the league. So as expected, Robert Lewandowski does finish top goal scorer with 22 goals, but Philip there is in 3rd with 19, and you see Weghorst there is 5th with 16. It's not bad either, and I don't think we actually managed to get anyone else on there, if I'm honest. Top assisters is Philip, unbelievable, with 14 in 30 matches, so that's nearly 1 in 2 matches. And then Baku's down there with 6, only playing half the season and still managing to get on the leaderboard, along with Mbabu with 5, which is pretty good. Then Weghorst, Bielek, and I'm pretty sure he's not on there, but I know Brekalo also got 5, so he's pretty good as well. Clean sheets is 11 with Casteels. That needs to improve. We need to improve that next year if we're going to challenge the likes of Neuer and Bayern at the top of the league. But because we weren't really in any other competitions, that's it for today, and that's it for the awards and for the squad report. That's what this episode is. Come back next time for Champions League football next year. No, who needs the Europa League? We don't, because we're going straight into Champions League football. It's going to be a big season. I'm going to make some big signings, hopefully. If you have any suggestions, of course, please drop them. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one.